Hey guys, I hope you are all doing well. This is a quick video to tell you guys about this. What I have here is basically I managed to squeeze all of my gear, of my camera gear, in this small bag. Yeah, basically it's one of those things where I've crammed everything in one small bag, and I think in a very safe way as well. So I'm going to show you guys how I did it, so they can do it if you want to, if you have the same setup as well. Yeah, basically what I did, obviously I will tell you guys what I got the bag, what I got the everything that is inside the bag as well. The bag itself is quite sturdy. It's pretty small, but I don't know how I managed to squeeze in. Sorry about the background noise because it's all rubbing against the microphone as well. Right. So, putting the bag aside, this is the case that comes with the Zhiyun gimbal. Basically what you get in there is, there's a lot of space in there. Let me just zoom in a bit. Alright. So, as you can see, there's a lot of space in this case. And you can put a lot of things if you know just how to organize it. So, initially what I had is, I'm going to show you actually in a minute what I put in there and what was in there originally. So all of this wasn't in there. This is the part that sticks to the gimbal here, basically, and that was here. So this is how it came. What I did is that I noticed there was a lot of gaps here, and here. If I move this, you'll see it a bit better. There. So there's a lot of gaps here, here, and here. There's a massive gap here as well. So I thought, why not create a space for all of my gear and put it all together in one package, so that I don't have to worry about, you know, putting the camera in a safe bag and putting this in a space that it occupies but doesn't really need that much space for it, the gimbal. So what I did is that basically I just tried to maximize the space that I was going to use, so that I don't have to carry a lot with me when I go for a shoot. And the best I came, to be honest, I mean, I was a bit sloppy when I cut it at first. I was just cutting, I just wanted to have the batteries here and the remote. That's all I wanted to do. But then I realized, okay, I can actually fit in the camera here. I can fit all sorts of things. You don't have to do it this way, but this is going to give you an idea of what you can do with this case that you have. It's actually a really good case, very rugged, very durable, and as you can see, it has a lot of space inside it. And it's quite thin as well. As you can see, because it's thin, you can fit in a lot of bags. I mean, this bag is supposed to be a laptop bag, and I managed to squeeze it in there. Right, so the way I organized this basically is I cut this. I was a bit sloppy, like I said, so when I cut this, I kind of cut this off a bit. You can just basically, if you're careful cutting with the knife, I don't know where the knife is gone. I was going to show you which knife I used, but it's just one of those kitchen knives that has small dents on them. They're easier to cut. So if you use something else that doesn't have dents, it will be a bit more tricky. And it might ruin your phone. So what you do is basically just slowly cut the inside the foam. And one thing that I noticed, that it doesn't have to be as big as the camera or as big as whatever part you're going to put in that spot. What you do is always cut it smaller than what the item is. So for example, the camera is this big, you can just cut it smaller, and then the camera will just squeeze in, and it will make it, first of all, it'll give you more space, and it will also make it more, won't allow the camera to move much, basically. So that's the thing. So the first thing is I put the camera here to the bottom right of the case. I cut here to put the lens that I usually use the most with the gimbal, which is the Sigma 16mm 1.4. So I cut this, I think it was going this way, yeah. So that was for the Sigma. And then this is the part that was actually here. I just cut, because there was actually, like I said, there was a lot of space here, so I just cut it, cut a small square rectangle in there. Then I created a slot for the remote, which goes in here, which, by the way, this is a great remote. I'll tell you guys where to get it from. The batteries originally actually were going to be here, but then I thought it'd be best to put them here. I've got 3 spare batteries and one that is inside the camera, so there's 4 batteries. And speaking of the batteries, I thought it was useful to get this battery charger, which is small, very compact and very fast actually to charge. I'll also link this below. Right, so that goes in here. I think this slot was already there for something else, I can't remember what it was. Right, this is a set of spare batteries because I already have the ones, yeah, the ones that came with the gimbal go in here, so you can just add them to that. And the spare ones will go there, which I haven't opened yet. By the way, this gimbal has crazy long battery life, so you don't need a lot of, I think I used it once for about 10 or 12 hours all day, and then it didn't run out. I think actually I can still use it for another 2 hours or something like that. It's crazy how long this these batteries last. So these are spare that I haven't even used. Right, so and then at the end, obviously this goes in here like that and kind of covers everything else, and as you can notice, it's still not touching the other thing, so it's not going to scratch against the gimbal or anything. So voila, everything is in here, all safe, all in a tiny space that is not going to require a lot from you. I mean, now basically I'm ready to go. I can use all of this stuff. I have the 4 batteries, the charger, I have the camera in here with another battery inside, the SD card obviously. I have my Sigma lens in here. You can have any other lens that you're using if it fits in here, obviously. I'm sure you can even sort of like make a bit more space here for more batteries or anything else that you want to put. I was hoping I could put a microphone here, but I don't think it's going to fit. I have I'm actually using it now to record the Rode microphone, so I might be able to squeeze it somewhere, maybe here instead of the remote. Actually no, it's too small. But anyway, so you have an idea of what to do with the space. Maybe you guys have a better idea of how to organize this. I'll be happy to hear any suggestions. So yeah, that's it. I mean, honestly, it's such a great. I'm always really happy with this, so that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, so you can maybe have a similar setup. So now you're ready to go. It's really tiny. I mean, look, it's it can fit in any bag. You can even fit it in a slightly bigger bag and add other things on the side, like batteries and sorry, not batteries, lenses and things like that. So yeah, I mean, already you're good to go for a shoot with this setup right here. I mean, it's amazing how far cameras has come nowadays, where you can I mean, before, to have the results that you can get with something like that, I mean, you know, 4K shooting, all stabilized and everything. Before, you needed massive you know, cranes and cars sometimes and things like that, and it's amazing that you can get all of this in that tiny package now, put it in a laptop backpack and just be ready to go. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, that's it for today basically, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try and make more. I mean, I'm really sort of I have a lot more time these days to make videos, but as you can notice, it's usually around the evening time, so no daylight for me, because I'm working during the day. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This is for that video. I will try and make more videos, so if you do subscribe, you'll get some more content coming your way. Right, bye.